Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Jack Flaherty. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Seiya Suzuki.
Boogie's swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
Jon Berti, batting with one down, takes a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Green makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing happened. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Gleyber Torres. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. And now the DH, Colt Keith, hitting .500 in the series coming into this one. 5 for 10. Left field, Happ. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Riley Green. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. He's tied the record with a home run. That one felt good. His 74th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave it.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Back-to-back jacks.
Top of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That one is absolutely belted. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Tap foul at the plate. Swanson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right side. Green settles under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. That smash towards center. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Flaherty back to work. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one. Flaherty measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old, a former first-round pick. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Kyle Tucker. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now here is Seiya Suzuki.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Carpenter makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Fastball is outside. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play. 1 left for the Cubs. And they trail it 4-1. Bottom. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the power speed combo. Colt Keith. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
And And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Now here is Riley Green. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score easily.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit in the air left field. Carpenter coming on. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1-0.
Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carpenter drops steps, heads back on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Green going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Baez. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Back here in Detroit, Nico Horner will come up to hit. Popped up. Torkelson. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. John Birdie at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Birdie in his 7th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Birdie, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Suzuki in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Ian Happ up to hit. Right side. Green makes the play, and that is that. So they strand back at Comerica Park. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
He swings and fouls one off. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Miguel Amaya digs in now. In there for strike 1. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Busch on third with 2 out. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Green hurries it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one.
Grounds one to short. McKinstry tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit. 2 outs, nobody on. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And now, Zach McKinstry, 1 for 3. Laser could be trouble coming home. He will score. And it gets by him. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field. Here comes the manager. Flaherty back to work. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Flaherty still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Takes it in for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Ian Happ. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground, and that's just foul. That one in there across the letters. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Cubs. And we're back. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He circles the bases. His 56th home run of the season. It's 12-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So a man at first. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hammer, base hit. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great
liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in, and he boots it. Torkelson on his way to 3rd. Here comes the skipper, and
pitching for the Chicago
up next for
Cubs.
Detroit, Andy Ibanez. There. Fastball for a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
On the ground, Torres handles to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take this one in a blowout.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister Philly circle. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I gave me cakers. The movers and fakers come around against the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you in potential papers. I'm from back in the day with wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, so probably think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.